Hi, welcome back to the channel, TrainStation 2, the start of a mini event, Hardworking Businessman. And I got this really long 8 hours delivery. Alright, here we are before the start of the mini event, so you can do whatever you want. For me, I'm trying my best to upgrade all the buildings so that I can increase the warehouse capacity. So because with the upgrades of the buildings, you get population and hence you get the warehouse upgrade as well. And you can see always emphasize on the 5 building technique with a special building in the center and then surrounded by the normal buildings. Alright, so we are very close to the next tier of upgrades. I think it's about 5,900, but nonetheless a lot of hard work required. And I think in preparation for the next event, you don't know what will be required. So I think very importantly is to pack your warehouse to the brim. Please do so, i.e. bring out all the raw materials in and then have it all manufactured into finished products and then bring in even more at the input tray of the warehouse. Not only acts as your interim warehouse spacing, it also helps you to create more of those space for your raw materials, which means that, for example, if you bring in the wood, i.e. those logs, you can actually convert them to timber as usual. But if your production, i.e. is stalled by the output tray being all filled, you can actually use the input tray to hold your logs, i.e. your wood, i.e. Everyone that you want to convert into timber, you have a capacity of 40 wood because if the production doesn't run. So what you're going to do is that you're going to store the production before you do that warehousing in your factory itself. Okay, so that's how it works for the additional warehouse spacing using your factories itself. Having all these products finished is also a good preparation for the next event, because at this juncture you don't know what's coming next in terms of the mini event. Would it be those that actually ask for jobs to be done? If so, then you have all these finished products that will give you a good head start. And of course, as usual, whenever there's a competition or a sort, you got to start late, because starting late will give you a very good score, i.e. your ranking will goes up, because there's a very good group of people that is more relaxed. Okay, do not fight with those that are very aggressive. You are not going to win, because most of them are paying customers. I mean, they're paid to win. They will just buy gems and they'll fight all the way just to get first. So it's very unfair if you are like me, pay so-called free-to-play player. So do not go with those group of people, because they are really into the game. They're willing to spend money to get an edge, which they call it the pay to win. So I do not emphasize on that, because never spend a single cent in this game. So there's really no need to. I mean, you can see, of course, the progress probably will be slightly slower than people who pay to win, but doesn't matter. It's just a game that you should enjoy, and it's really a fantastic game. I mean, everything you can play this game to the fullest without paying a single cent, and then there's no need to compete. Why must you compete with those people who are paying? Because at the end of the day, it'll be a lose-lose situation. The only winner will be the developer, right? And so take advantage of this full facility of this game without paying a single cent. Enjoy the progress. The only way to beat it is start very late in a competition, like 12 hours late. Then you'll be grouped together with probably a group of people that are basically all free to play, so that will be better. Okay, so take my advice on that. You will feel much better in your competition. And with the ending of this seaport event, you can't do much, especially when they close off the supply chain, which means that by right, I thought it would be a better approach whereby it allows the boats to come in, and then you get your finished products from the event, and then you can do the final delivery. But if you're like me, I got one delivery I can't make because I don't have the product, and you close off the supply chain, there's no way I can do it. So this is, I think, a flaw in the design itself, but that so be it, because whatever I need, I really claim quite happy with the Seaport event. I've already got 2 legendary trains in Region 1, although it's not the complete collection, I must say. I'm missing one more Region 1 legendary train, but never mind. I mean, there's always the next time. Hopefully next round Seaport event could be longer, and hence I'm able to claim the missing legendary. Actually, I'm quite tempted to use gems of 30 gems to try my luck on the Region 1 container, but I give myself a reminder. It is all a very small percentage if I buy that 30 gems container, so much smaller than the 50% chance I thought I could get the last train during the Seaport event container. So even a 50% chance I couldn't get it, how could I get it with a much smaller probability based on a 30 gems container? So I gotta save my 60 gems, and then I will use it for the factory upgrade. So I always emphasize important to upgrade your core factory, which are all this. So you can see a smelting plant, sawmill, all these are fully upgraded. Then you get 6 slots. Okay, so furniture and textile, one more upgrade to go, there'll be 210. Likewise for chemical, refinery, furniture and textile, and then these are the 2 that I'm missing out, one more. So I'm going to save probably yeah, I think food processing as well. So I need 630 gems. So there's a lot of gems to be saved up, gem by gem, 1 gem at a time. And I do understand that some players from the other countries, they could actually play certain games and get gems rewards, but unfortunately for me here, we don't have such options. So we can only save gem by gem in the gameplay itself. Okay, so it's really precious, and always try to fulfill your ship trade to get those blue maps and color maps, because without those you can't upgrade your buildings. Okay, so this is really important, and upgrading of your train capacity is really another crucial activity you got to do. Okay, so where we are doing all the factory constructions, I also wanted to finish this flour factory, because getting flour directly from a factory is so much easier compared to getting from the grain field and then processing the food processing plant itself. So I really wanted to do this, but it's not easy. It's 8,000, and every time, even with the max out capacity or very high capacity trains that I have, it's only 200 plus. So it will take a long while, because every delivery is an hour. So I'll try to do it during the free time, which is now, before any event. TrainStation 2 has a good thing here, is that it's always filled with events, so it's always exciting. But at the meantime, hopefully they give us slightly some breather space, especially to do up those jobs need to be done, like the flour factory. 8,000 is really a lot. It's not so easy, but I think it takes a lot of patience. But again, once it's done, just like any other factory, like the steel factory or whatnot, it's so convenient. You just go and grab the steel from the factory. Likewise, you can grab the flour from the factory. So certain things like, I think furniture and textile, it takes some time to basically manufacture them. You got to weigh your options. I mean, like this, it's a mixture of steel and copper. Because you need steel, you can get it from steel, that's correct. But I sometimes just want to put some in the factory, it comes in handy. Immediately there's useful itself. So here we are at the start of this event itself. The event itself doesn't generate any jobs, but just the jobs that you have on hand. So you're going to finish all the jobs on hand, and that gives you keys. Okay, so I start off with nothing, so I'll just continue working and make sure I'll get all this done really quick. So there's one job here that takes 8 hours. I'll try to finish that as well, but I think it's really very long, 8 hours. But I think I'm glad it gave 15 gems and lots of XP at the end of the day, and a good number of keys. So of course I wish it could be shorter, so that one of my dispatcher won't be wasted. But I guess with the additional dispatcher, i.e. the 8 dispatcher, is meant for that. So I still have my 7 core permanent dispatcher with me. I'm going to run all these errands to grab all this gasoline and timber, and going to manufacture more of those nails to fulfill that 2 remaining work that's an hour away. So this is how you can earn your keys, and then you can write that ranking chart for the hardworking businessman. It's really a lot of hard work. I think that's a good name for the event, Hardworking Businessman. So I wish you all the best. Remember, upgrade your warehouse spacing by upgrading your buildings, increase capacity, and all the best in climbing that ranking chart, and grab those upgrade materials for your trains. Alright, these are the epic ones. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.